Hello. Christopher, Swishy, Goshan, yo, welcome. Mirai, hello, hello. Let me notify the commissioner with your life. Right, good to go. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? Got a lot of things to do here in this painting. Quite a few, sure. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, thank you. I am doing quite alright. Not doing bad at all, that's for sure. It's somehow like so far, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Just doing, going with flow and doing quest. Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. And then like after a while, you get into the end game. You kind of understand what it's all about. But to be honest, like the first phase that people usually go through as they start playing WoW is like the best one. Whenever you're kind of clueless, you're just exploring shit around. Like, I promise you, that's the most fun. The most fun part. I mean, the end game is fun too, just a different kind of fun. It's more like, can be competitive if you want. Like very soft, very min-maxy. Always, good kind of stuff. Hey Fox, spend so much time in WoW doing nothing productive. You mean like in WoW? Oh yeah. Like it ain't supposed to be productive. That's a video game. Hey Gigantos. It's supposed to be enjoyed. But yeah, I get what you mean for sure. Even in game, you want to at least, achieve something, do something productive. I think that's a trap. I think we should just like chill out maximally. The world design, the environment. Oh yeah, that's peak in WoW, especially like later zones. Oh damn, those are brilliant. They're actually supposed to be kind of lower, I think, right? I actually did a little bit of work on this off stream. Just like so it wouldn't go into the count. I was still do 3 hours today, but it just felt like the mess that I had yesterday with like changing the idea of the background and everything, I kind of wouldn't make it for wouldn't make it in 6 hours. So I decided to do a little bit extra. Hey Lolly, hey. Hopefully today we'll arrive at some good place for this piece. However, I still feel like messing with the pose a little bit more. I think his shoulders are supposed to be a little bit up there on the shoulder itself. Seems like they're quite low. Like this. Hey Dragontos, what are you up to? How are things going? Since you got a job, you don't hear much more from you. You don't know what you're up to anymore. Did you guys know that this is the last day of the month, by the way? February ends right now. The winter ends right now. This is the last evening of winter 2025. Well, there'll be December as well, but like, you know what I mean, right? Live a good life while special things happening. Oh, that's pretty boring. Oh shit. That's pretty depressing. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Dragontos, were you aware that this is the last day of February? There will be no more February this time around. At least in 2025. There's not supposed to be any more Februaries. So what do you think? Do you think painting a Furry on the last day of the month is a good way to spend this time? With your friends and family? I feel like it is. I feel like it is pretty good decision. Fuck February. Yeah, honestly, I cannot wait for spring. Spring's my favorite time of the year, and it's tomorrow. Woo! I love spring. It's always just nice. It is always just the weather, the sun. It's like physically motivating somehow. It's pleasant. It's cute. Oh, yeah, and I already feel like building up in me, you know. The motivation, the urge to live and to grind and to do great things. I want to do a challenge where I would attempt to stream every day. The sun enjoyer? Well, only like the cold sun, you know. Like I hate summers with like just like burning suns. That summer stinks. Summer is the worst part of the year. I would say it's spring, then fall, winter, summer. Or actually, yeah, fall's second. Definitely, it's better than winter. Winter is still pretty cool. This is quite gay winter in Georgia, though. Like no snow, nothing, not even no rains. Even it's just like depressing, dude. Just gray. Is there going to be a Q critique this stream? I don't think so. I don't think anybody has signed up yet. We've had 3 people. Yeah, yep. No more cute critiquers. No more cute critique participants, I would say. Hey, that's life. I mean, I anticipate more people next month after I do a video and kind of like it gets a little, at least a little bit of publicity. Because so far, like if you think about it, like the only way I've advertised my critiques were just word of mouth of stream on stream, right? And it's a pretty low chance that anybody hears that and be like, hey, Shira. That was me who needed a critique this whole time, right? So yeah, after I do a video though. Yo, Kinky, thank you for the prime again. Oop. Yo, thank you, Kinky. Appreciate that. On the brighter side though, we're finishing this today, and I finished my personal piece as well. Just literally minutes before the stream I called it done. But I called it done with like one caveat that I'll probably still work on it. It'll be huge, which like aside from people's characters, I'll also probably like spend just more time on the background there as well. Where is it? Let me show you. Let me show you how it's done. Loading file. So let's load some files. Let me just sit around and wait while we're loading some files. Oh, look at that. Whoa! Whoa! Look at this. Dude, I've definitely spent quite some time here on the rendering. Yeah, that was quite a few hours. I didn't anticipate for it to be that long, but here we are. And I think I'm still gonna render it more. So it'll be huge. And I'll just render it more with every single piece. Vlogging for real, yeah. I'll post it on Patreon like in a little bit. And actually I'm posting it tomorrow too. So you'll be able to see it all. So it is that, and then this Vulpira, which we're ending this month with. What a month. What a month it has been. Have I been super productive? Hell no. Wasn't really that productive this month either. But I feel pretty cute going into this into the next month. That's the most important thing about it. Like the colors there? Yeah, the piece is pretty nice. Oh, Mr. Alex. Evening. I also want to... I think I'm kind of cutting back on the light that I was establishing in this piece. To be honest, I don't feel like the direct light here. Let me do just this. It's looking great, thank you. Thank you. I'm changing a lot of things around on this piece. This is actually this is not good. I'd rather not be changing anything. However, if changes are needed to be made, you should rather do them as fast as you can. Just like attack them right away. Pray for no changes, but if you have to, then go for it. That's what I would say. Notice me the day would be able to do key behind the desk when you open commissions. Definitely. I'm not sure if that would like go into the. I mean, it would definitely not go into the quick commission territory though. It would be like more of a full illustration. Which is, you know, they're definitely gonna be quite more pricey than the quick commission option. If you opt for that, then yeah, of course. So after all, here I decided to go for a Just to chill out and get light. I don't know, this direct light kind of didn't fit the background, to be honest, this bright light. This bright light didn't do it for me. Gonna have to be a full body, just like the top of the desk, the back of the laptop. It's getting frustrated that she's working. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, but it'll probably still be like a, you know, full illustration, because like anything that is specific is like hard for me to do, so I tend to it's like it's totally fine. It would just take me longer, so like I wouldn't be able to do it in like quick 6 hours. Yeah, just DM me on Twitter about that. Sure, we can discuss that. I like the idea. What's the new video topic? The new video topic? Wait, which one? Actually, a new video releases today, by the way. New video, yay! It's gonna be a commentary on my art process, which I think I'm gonna do those pretty much monthly, just to kind of comment on the piece that I do. So yeah, I'm not sure how that would go, just like general commentary, stuff like that, but it releases in literally 20 minutes, I think it's scheduled. So yeah, I hope it will do well. Then I have to do a monthly recap for February. I have to do critique videos. Those are two that will come out in like in following days. I actually don't feel like, you know, procrastinating and not doing those for a while. Like I really need to just dial those in like in the first couple of days of March, really. Because then we have to do like critique for another month and stuff like that. I don't need to let the work pile up on top of each other, you know. We need to get it done as soon as it comes, as soon as the time comes for it. So that's like 2 more videos, and then yeah, I'm thinking just the color video, like how to like keep some better colors. Pretty much is the next big one, the next hitter. And then probably 4th one would be like another commentary on the process, just like to end this month off. Yes, Wishy, this is like I'm not sure if that would be like a huge hitter either, but it's at least something that I can do like for literally every piece that I finish. And I'm thinking like more of big illustrations, like as I finish them, I will just kind of like make a commentary on top. I feel like that, at least that can be a content that I put out like very often, you know, and that can be a great thing. Get them with the quantity, not the quality. And then hopefully quality will come later too. Yeah, I love this kind of content to be as well, to be honest. Like I really like, there are some artists who I just love just hearing them talk about their own art. And I give some, I try to give some like applicable nice tips in those as well. Not just like, oh look at it, like this is me painting and like zoom on my face. No, it's also like, this is what I do, that's why I do it, and that's why it's like better to do it this way. Is what kind of those videos we usually have. Auntie? Yeah. But I'm kind of feeling better about the polls. Let's dive into the environment a little bit. And this is also something you'll have to figure out here. Are you guys ready for your weekends? Good. Saturday tomorrow. Saturday is a cute day. Speaking about weekends and days off, yesterday I decided not to stream in the evening. And I played WoW for like 4 hours. Dude, that felt so good. Foxy, I'm sorry for delaying finishing the piece for you, but it felt so good. It was the first time I was like, you know, able to get at least like somewhat of a nice gaming session in. And with the new patch out, oh damn, that felt great. Just sitting down, you know, looking in. Music of the new zone, everything. That was great. I was thinking about who I would main in the new season, was getting the feel for it. Wow. I was thinking about like ideas for new illustrations that I would do about my own character. Yeah, but that was great. That was some quality good time. Why do those shoulders really not fit in the outfit? Like the way I paint them, they look great on the on the character screen, on the in-game model, but the way I painted them, they kind of don't bit. I don't know, maybe it's the little color difference that I have here. Hello, Onion. Yo. A few ideas, things you can talk about while showing speed painting. Oh, like what switching? Usually, I have a million of ideas, by the way. It's like it's the matter of putting them, you know, on canvas, so to say. I have like 50 ideas for videos, all written down, and all be like, not just like, oh, you know, commentary 1, commentary 2. No, it was like all 50 super different ideas for like very different videos. Yeah, but let me know if you have anything interesting. That's I'm always up for some interesting things people can suggest. I'm cold with a K. What you do? What happened? You're underwater? Oh no, get out of there. Well, let's kind of get rid of the light area at all for now. Like the direct lining that I had established. This would me any good currently. Cold and hungry. Yeah, maybe you should eat something and get warm. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe you should enjoy that condition. Because like, truthfully speaking, how often are we really like cold and hungry? That only comes like once in a while, so maybe just like savor it for now. Think to yourself, like, damn, like, do I really? That's not often where I get cold and hungry, right? Maybe I should just enjoy it for now. Just remember the feeling of it. I just ate. Constant state even under two blankets. Maybe you have like some kind of a condition. Maybe you have stomach worms that like eat up all your food. And without needed energy, like nutrition, you're getting cold. Yeah, stomach worms. Bro, that's a real thing, by the way. You can get them and they're like, they live inside you. Tapeworms. They're like 2 meters long. And they eat the food that you eat, and if you don't eat enough food, they start eating you. That's like real, by the way. I'm not even making this up. Good news is you can take a pill and, you know, shit them out, but unless you do, they'll be living there. Enjoying their rent-free time. A little onion's body. Yeah, it sounds like you might have a few. Your whole family living in there. Watch out, my man. Eating after not eating for a while always makes me feel bad. Really, for whom? Why would you feel bad about it? Physically? Oh. You might just eat... maybe it's like too much. Maybe you have too big of a portion. After a fast? Yeah, I can see that. Wee. And he's in. Buff organs? Buff organs tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow. We still not done with the pox. Dude, what is this? No hello, no hi, nothing, just like buff organs, question mark. It's not even you commissioning them, dude. What a hell? My commissioners don't demand stuff like that from me. Can't wait. Yeah, let me actually look at the organ that I'll have to paint tomorrow. Let me look at how he looks. I looked, but it was a while ago. Oh, damn. That's quite different from the all the Death Knights I've painted before. Nice. It's actually not a buff organ, it's a organ lady. I don't know if that will do for you, Nizen. You'll have to deal with that, if not. But surely I have some buff organ coming up though. Is it in the Discord? No, it's not in Discord. I just looked at the DMs with the commissioner. And the references are there. I haven't even started working because, hey, I haven't even thought about the composition yet. Theme is stoicism. I have to think about that. Reiterating on some shadows. I'm reinventing the lighting scenario here for this piece as well. There's so many changes that I do. Okay, it's gonna be for the better. It's gonna be better as a result. Imagine like very nasty, cloudy weather. Like a little bit rainy even. Alexi just reminds me that I really need to get started on her myself. What do I mean by that? Did Fox commission you to paint this character as well? Oh damn. Hey, great. What kind of piece will you be doing for her? They own you? Oh shit. What did they do? And there's some backstory goes into that. Akira slide? Wait, what's an Akira slide? Akira slide. It's really sure that I know that what that means. Enemy trope? Okay. Yeah. Definitely not aware. Wait, how is that gonna be, like, how will you feed this character into this? Motorcycle slide from... How are you gonna get the Valkyrie involved? Exy. First Furry that I find friendly anyway. Friendly? What, all the other Furries like hostile? Turn his bike sideways and leans away from the direction he's sliding. You have to look at it to really understand. Turn his bike sideways and leans away from the direction he's sliding. No, I think I get what you mean by that. Yeah. Like stops, hard stop like that. Wait, are you gonna do the Volpira on new, like, spell cycle, but in a position like that. 19. Always 40 time for Eric. Not always, but it is today indeed. Getting some 4-yard going on today. You're 20? Oh, damn. It's over, bro. It's over. Or cyberpunk themes. So not like less Warcraft related, I assume. Got you. Would like be painting the motorcycle. That's challenging. She has few variations. Oh, cool. Yeah, he painted some sci-fi stuff quite some time ago, and it was definitely... I definitely would prefer the medieval look of WoW, because that's just like so much more approachable. Never drawn vehicles before? Oh, you're in for the treat then. You're in for some time working on it for sure. Oh damn, Fox, really? Thank you. That is very nice of you. I don't really like stress out about views. So like I don't really care about the viewer count on the stream. I just kind of have it running because I'm working, and if somebody tunes in is great, and if not, then it's fine. But yeah, but thank you regardless. I should probably announce the huge I'm about to start on some Discord servers too. Origin Dawn RP, definitely posting it there. I like the way this piece is turning out actually. Pretty nice. Wait, have I always had this here? Two windows of layers? Let me show this to you while I go for a little break. Be right back, guys. Alright, we are back. And you guys know what I need your recommendation on. I'm thinking of the critique compilation video that I did, that I'm about to do rather. And I'm thinking like how to start that. Like what can be, how can it lead into the speed paints and the explanation on the critiques? You know, like what can serve as a catchy start, you know, catchy intro. Because everything that I can think of is just like kind of boring and tame, you know, not that grabbing. What are you guys thinking? What would be an intro to a video that you would like stick to? None of my ideas would get you into heaven. I'm not looking to go into heaven yet. I'm too young. Your style doesn't have outlines? Yeah. Sometimes I kind of have them a little bit, but like for the most part, yeah, it's kind of just more painterly approach. Let you like it, folks. Because I really, that's like one part about making videos that I really enjoy, is to figuring out like a catchy like start or even a thumbnail, like kind of what will keep like lure people in before it gets to like the kind of the meat of the video. We should be like, oh yeah, this person did this, and then I suggested them to do like kind of a little bit more boring part, but like I feel like if you lure them in, they'll be more likely to stick. Become the greatest furry artist if you follow these insanely hard steps. Only you can follow those. No, dude, we're talking about giving critiques, okay? Like, I'll be explaining how I gave critiques to my free Patreon supporters. That's like, you know, I cannot just like make stuff up, okay? Those are going to be critiques. But before we get to the critiques, though, gotta be something. Did a painting for a while and learned the tone, gravitated back into comic book art style that I enjoy more. Oh, really? Yeah, I actually hate line art and anything that is like related to lines. I mean, don't hate it, but I don't enjoy doing it myself, so like I just mainly paint. Fuck, easy tutorial, only the best will survive this art test. The best of the best. No, dude, like, okay. I'll think of those. Like, I already, like, actually, while working on this, I came up with, it's like a combination of the name, idea, and the thumbnail for the video. It would be titled Mark Brunette is Wrong, and it would be like Mark Brunet's face, and like a cross on him or something. And, it'll be about I already I think talked about that on the stream, how he like brings up observation as like some fucking incredible godfather that you can utilize to improve at art while not drawing or whatever he claims, and I think it's just like a bunch of bullshit. Ivira, you're welcome. Hand painted texture assignment, yo, that sounds... doesn't sound too exciting, but I hope you're having fun. Improve on art without doing art? Yeah, he claims that you can get better at like observation, which is just looking at things pretty much and like figuring out how you would paint them by just looking at them. And it's definitely a thing, but I actually think it comes backwards. Like, I think first you figure out how to paint stuff and like you know, and then you start seeing that in real life. Does that work? I mean, you look at an egg and you think, oh, you know, the shape is like that, that's how the shadow behaves, and then next time you paint an egg, you'll be like, oh, I kind of know how to do this stuff already. But what I found to be true is that you first, like, grind your ass off, learn how, like, study from references, and, like, by trial and error, you figure out how to paint an egg. And then you see that bad boy in real life on your breakfast plate, and you're like, oh, shit, that's the shadow that I learned how to paint. Hey! Because that's literally how it's been for me, and I think, like, let's be honest, if things were that easy, you know, everybody would be in God already. Or at least he himself would have been better. Like, look at those drawings. The last thing, you have a very strong intuition for breaking techniques down. No, I think it's just like he understands it backwards, is what I think. Like, you definitely start seeing more, don't get me wrong. Like, if you learn how to do art, you just look around and you see like just more stuff than normal people see, normal civilians. But it doesn't work backwards. It's not like you start like you see stuff, you just pay attention, and then you like all of a sudden you learn how to paint it. That's not how it works. Can visually study something as a beginner and get anything out of value of it? Yeah, zero chance. Even if it's an advanced artist, like I don't really think that it like affects you positively in any way. It's World of Warcraft theme, so this is a funny coincidence. Yeah, definitely. Nice. I'm all up for all the Warcraft related stuff. I've been looking at things for a long, so I can draw anything. For how long have you been around, huh, folks? By this time, you could have been able to become a great artist if you were just looking around. Too bad you haven't. I don't know, just like open your eyes or something. Observe. I wonder if people call him out on that shit, or people just like swallow it. It's like, oh, that's a nice tool, nice tip. You look around more. And the crazy part about Mark and his content is that he would do a video, which like he does them every other day. And the video is like, you know, oh, 3 tips to improve your art. The first one would be like giga obvious, something that like you don't even need to go for advice to hear that. It would be like, oh, practice more. And he would like kind of start with, oh, you know, like, you know, just, you know, it might be obvious, but you gotta practice more. And then the second one would be, oh, look at my art school. Whoa. Damn, do you like, if only you bought the art school, that would be nice. And the third one would be like something that is like a little bit better, but sometimes it's this observation thing that I think he thinks is like like his jam. Oh, and then you can look around and learn how to paint things. And this would literally be a video, right? Like, buy my course, plus a generic advice, plus like some gimmick that actually is just bullshit. Trying to watch speed paints as a beginner, you just kind of watch them, like, that's cool. It's not until you get way better at your art you can actually watch them and go, oh, that's interesting how they do it. Actually, yeah, great point. Completely agree. I mean, as a beginner, you kind of need to, like, just sniff for any information you can and then, like, try to apply it as best as you can until things start making sense. I don't think there's any, like, easy way around it. Definitely not a observation. Market advice meant for people very high on the ladder, but marketed toward beginners, so it's not actually helpful at all. You think his advice, his market is like meant for people that are high on the ladder? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I feel like it's meant for beginners. It's marketed towards beginners, and then he treats them like kids with like flashy intros and stuff, like Mr. Beast style, and then the advices are kind of giga not helpful. Tessa. The music is just like wow soundtracks, like ambience from different zones. Yeah, it's wow music. This one is Hillsbred, uh, Foot Foothills. Classic zone, so I've been there like maybe a couple of times. Lovely art, thank you. Actually, like on YouTube analytics, there is a way to look into, I mean, just analytics, it gives you just a bunch of like different information, and it shows that like the content, the people who watch me, like the #1 crossover channel is Mark Brunette. So like if I will talk about him, it will not be like who question mark, it will be like, oh shit dude, it's actually, that's our papa. Why are you talking bad about our papa? So I think even if I would have, if even if I would poke at him, it would be like, it would probably have to be like very gentle. With some of the old zone music. Have you heard the new music from Undermined? It's great. Like I've had a blast yesterday gaming. Like it's actually I kind of listened to it on stream, and for the stream it was definitely, it definitely didn't do well for the stream, but in the game itself, damn, that was really nice. ENKL is there as I watch the most. I actually don't know who that is. ENKL. Never even saw that name. Oh, cool, I see. It sounds like he's a very skilled dude, indeed. Yeah, I said it before, like I actually have zero clue what's going on art YouTube, like what people, who are the people and what they do and stuff like that. Maybe I should kind of investigate for science purpose what people are up to, but I don't know, maybe I actually shouldn't, you know? Maybe like the more I'm like unaware of what's going on and the more dissociated from the community and the more creative I will be. I'm afraid if I would like start watching stuff, I'll kind of get, you know, I'll become more generic. Not like I'm super creative now, but like if at some point I'll have like a small spark of creativity, probably that would be taken away by like me just like watching all the formulaic stuff from other artists. Other artists say kind of the same thing. Oh, really? I think that's wise, like just in general for content creation. You to invest to look into other sides, you can lose your own. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you are specific, but then like to what degree? If you take too much things from others, and you'll definitely be taking things from other people if you just if you consume their content, if you're listening, if you're looking, you'll definitely become more or less like them. It's just a tiny bit, but like be there every single day, and you know, that definitely piles up. Your own shape language. Why so specific? Why shape language? Why like not everything, not anything else? Why like not colors, not no like values? I feel like those things that are kind of like determined by a style can be changed. I don't think you necessarily lose anything, to be honest. I feel like it's just a matter of focus. So like if you focus on like a given shape language, you'll kind of work into it through the piece. And if you're not, you'll just do whatever. And if you start studying somebody else and then kind of take a little bit from their shape language, it's like if you would want to get back your own, you'll be able to. Just like, you know, pay attention to what you've been paying attention to before and stuff like that. Kind of get into the same zone you've been before. Shape language is the thing people referencing then mentioning referencing the style. I do think it depends, to be honest. I wouldn't say it's always that. It's kind of specific. You're attacking the shape language thing very aggressively. I feel like it's you know, sometimes those can be other things. I definitely know what you mean though. Like shape language to me is also incredibly important because as a painter, it's like the thing that I'm the most worried, kind of thinking about the most. I guess that is like just like values and colors. It's super hard though. Like that is like one thing that I can tell is keeping even like keeping your focus on your own shape language is incredibly hard. Like amongst all the other stuff that you need to do in the piece, it's like so difficult. Why is my monitor turning off? What's going on? So even though technically, or at least what I'm saying to myself is that, oh, I'll focus on shape language, I kind of end up like finishing a piece and thinking, you know, like I don't really see any interesting shapes in here. Like I don't really see anything too impressive for a piece that I was focusing on shape language. I don't really see any results of that focusing, and that's like, you know, all the pieces that I do pretty much, like most of them. Perhaps I just have like a maybe like too high of a standard of what I think is like a good shape language. Maybe I need to come up with better cues to keep focusing on my shapes. It's like, what do you keep in mind whenever you think you want to focus on that? What's that thing? I don't know. Maybe I need to focus on particular brush strokes rather than like the look of the like a given body part, like a part of the piece itself. That might be interesting. How can I define this as like one brush stroke? Like one continuous. Actually, one thing that I kind of gave to myself is like, how much can I merge within like a single thing? Like, let's say this tail, how much can I like, how many shapes can I merge together until it's too much? And obviously make them look good too. Like shapes of light or colors. Because you'll notice their unique shape language. Yes, to be honest, it's kind of an advanced concept. Like you kind of have it, right? Like it's no matter like what you paint, like it's like it's either good or a bad shape, but it's like a shape. But to tap in that and like try to access settings, so to say, like to try to change that or fix that or make it like cater toward one or the other style, that's truly advanced. Bold clear shapes. Yeah, I really like very floaty shapes. Um, very spiky shapes too. The one with like very strong energy. I mean, I guess it's like just general good shapes out of that. Also, I like geometrical and like angular shapes that are in organic forms or like not meant to be like in some certain places. Like a random square like somewhere that is like on the face or something. I used to really try to cater to that. Maybe I should, I don't know, try to come back to that idea. Of like trying to go for these shapes. Be cool. Especially try to bring that into past illustrations. That would be not that would be nuts. What if I get faster with those? Because it used to be a big concern that like the shapes that I like doing all this shape craziness was like too time consuming for me. Like take hours just to try to refine them better. And then, but I get used to so little layers that I painted I break 200 more for complex speed. Damn. Yeah, and I have like 3 here. Uh, I don't know, I just don't like, didn't like switching between layers ever, so I kind of kept it to a minimum, and like over the time it just like became easier. Because you don't need to keep track of where things are. It's kind of like super simplistic. And thank you though, I'm glad you like the piece. And it just like, it's kind of how I always paint it for the most part. Just, got used to it at some point. Yeah. I used to try to paint on a single layer pretty much. Like everything, the character in the background, but that's, yeah, that is like pure misery though. I always separate the character in the background now. There is some appeal to that, whenever you're kind of laying down the initial colors. You think, just fuck it, let's just go straight in. Let's paint everything on one. But yeah, it always backfires at you. Like any change that you want to do is like just becomes a complete mess. Like a misery to implement any changes whatsoever. Just I think about trying to change the brightness of the background behind the character's hair. Just like having to paint over, going over it. Not about it anymore. How do you say when the piece is finished? Whenever I get bored of it, pretty much. If it's just like too much, then I'm like, okay, that's enough. I mean, I see it, make sure everything looks great, but then you can always add more, right? And like it's whenever you're just so bored you cannot stomach it anymore. That's when it's finished. Or a deadline. Everything is in the Pacific colors because I'm huge shit and fit a lot. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't really... I mean, even like changes like that I kind of implement by hand, by like painting them on. Yeah, more and more of a clean line art looks like, and avoid it when I can, mostly shading with multiplying overlay layers now, a little less destructive. Yeah, but then you can just merge everything together. Like I kind of use overlay and multiply as well when I need to, but then I just merge them down and like continue painting like the usual sort of. I feel like a lot of layers also come from like a little bit of insecurity, so to say. It's whenever you just cannot commit to a given change and you keep them around, like still thinking, oh, if I wouldn't like where it would be going, I will just come back into the layers and like switch things up or like change that layer. And I just don't like that mentality. It's like it's kind of it's too restrictive. Like you're holding on to what essentially is like meant to be changed and like formed into what you would want for it to be. Like who is even in control at that point if you cannot even like implement any changes in your piece by without being afraid. I sort of have a little bit of that too whenever I'm working. It's like a big piece, and it's already like final stages, and then I add some like experimental rendering on top. Like sometimes I would do it just like on a separate layer, just to see what it looks like before I merge. But then I just always end up just merging things together and continuing like that. You could take a point of group and merge the group, so I have a safe point. I used to do that as well, actually, on that node, and then I've noticed that I never end up like using the save points. Like I would do those checkpoints, but I would never, not a single time in my life, I came back to those checkpoints. So then after a while, I just, you know, got enough courage and ended up like not even saving anything. Or similar difficulty to someone cell shaded and have it look is good. Yeah, I feel like you're inflicting a lot of like additional struggle for yourself whenever you go for that like more clean look. Even though it looks like it would be easier to do, right? Like it looks just kind of less complicated just for your eye. But I feel like work-wise, it's kind of just so much more troublesome to do it. A lot more structure, yeah. But maybe it would be like easier for certain kind of people and like harder for other kind of people. Like for example, for me, I would just like die doing that. Do you see how chaotic I'm painting? Like I cannot even stay on the character now. I need to move around the piece. So like I would definitely suffer with that kind of approach. But maybe for you, Vixie, it's like you prefer just more methodical, chilled out process where you just like establish one thing and then you move to another and you kind of don't go overboard on anything really. There were any changes I wanted, I just slapped edit into an overpaint layer and merged it down. Yeah, like literally just fucking paint on top, right? Yeah, like I'm definitely like, not afraid of any changes in my art like at all. Almost at any point. Maybe like later in like later stages and people say, oh, change the pose. It's like, okay, maybe not change the pose whenever I'm already signing the piece. But you know, even like major changes like later in the process is like they're not that catastrophic usually to you whenever you're not attached to your kind of like stages of process as much. I look struggle. I come from a like a heavy paint, let it go background, so it's easy. So it's not really easy to keep polished and clear. Going to 3 years, I've been getting better at it. I mean, to be honest, I feel like you can arrive at any look with any process you want. Like it's literally up to you what you do. But it's definitely, you know, like some processes are kind of like meant for like some looks. Or certain outcomes, so to say. Yeah, like this cel-shaded approach like has its you know, there is a way why people did that. There is a reason why people have line art there and then they kind of do things in between the line art and stuff. And nothing stops you from going backwards and making a painting and then refining it up to the point where it looks like it's been cel-shaded, right? And nobody stops you. It's just gonna be a little bit of unnecessary struggle. Hey Laura. Good evening. Evening Laura, how's it going? Did you decide to paint on to start some painting, or are you just chilling before you have a workload of well work? Or it's like a sandbox, ultimately up to you how to do whichever style you want to work with. Definitely. I feel like if you're at a point where you decide what style to do, you're already like pretty damn goddamn good. Finish small commission, just chilling now. Oh damn. Just a little quickie commission. It's cool. Yes, Erin. Hey, evening. Gonna finish this one today? Yep, indeed. You can see I've made quite a lot of changes since yesterday. I even worked on this off stream as well, for maybe like an hour in total. Just one additional hour. But hey, Fox, if you're still here, I was going to ask you about the Death Knight. About the next piece. Love the hair, looking nice, yeah. That definitely must be the nicest Vulpira that I've painted ever. I feel like all the Vulpiras that I've done kind of looked a little bit off. They kind of looked awkward. This one definitely looks a little better. I guess Fox is not here then. And there's some spooky music. Moonglade. What's that? Pivot, pivoting? I don't know what that word means. It went from being just pure 2D paintings, things into and more into animation, motion graphics. But I come back to painting every now and then. Oh damn. I cannot imagine like switching to animation or motion graphics. Do you do art for living or is it just like for fun? I guess for fun I can imagine, but like switching careers, I imagine that might be like such a different field. Must be hard like starting fresh on those. Especially animation, like hand painted 2D animation. Oh god bless. That must be misery to work on. It's kind of like impressive though. Notice somebody can do good animation. They can always like whip out a good drawing in a split of a second. Any pose, any angle, like anything. People are really into animations. Like they're gods at drawing. You let them paint something, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, where is the color wheel?" uh, Mostly do a couple of brands I contribute to, and mostly do personal animation since I enjoy it all. Oh damn, that's cool. Animation YouTube work Patreon styles system. I'll be trying like this here. Oh, you mean like animation? Okay, like base the YouTube thing around the animation as as an art form, or um, or like have animation be like in support of whatever the YouTube channel is about. You know, sometimes people don't even like base their art, their YouTube channel about art, and it's just like animation to kind of to make it more entertaining, I guess. Yeah, those do really well though. Like the ones who do animation. That's a rare frog. No, that's actually like a regular frog, civilian frog. It's super cursed though, for sure. Just imagine the videos about how they're made and extra content project files on Patreon. You see, that's like super specific though. I mean, I guess it can do well. It just like what I was thinking is there are a bunch of channels who just like they're like just personality react channels, and they just use like animation for better storytelling, and those do really well. Oh damn! I mean, I guess it's just like kind of like how React content's doing and stuff like that, or just like telling stories. But yeah, if you can dive into those, that would be great. But it will also be like a totally different media as well, because it will not be like the animation. It will just be it'll just be a tool for you to do like good storytelling and shit. So you'll have to be like entertaining and good in storytelling on top of the animation, which is definitely a lot. The Rose education content seems to be very popular niche on YouTube. And I think a lot of people explain motion graphic and animation properly. Yeah, that very well might be the case. Yeah, you're right. To be honest, even if like there would be a lot of people, I feel like people are so hungry for just more of the same, more tutorials and stuff like that. Like I get asked like to do tutorials. Meanwhile, long time before me, there were all the tutorials you could have, you can ask for. Hey, V-Storm, you're welcome. Right, but people just still want it though. I think tutorials courses are kind of the way to go for earning a living online. Make a course and get it, sell it and over, and you need to make an actual labor each time like a commission. That's a very good point, for sure. But your labor becomes like selling it though. And like honestly, like what do you want? Do you want to be a salesman or do you want to be an artist and draw stuff? You'll still end up at a point where you have to like do stuff that you don't want to do. Even art becomes work at some point. It still takes you effort and time in the present, and you won't be able to always do it. The same is to sell it, right? Like, I don't think that it's as easy as put it out there and it'll be always just passively selling and bringing you money. Like, I don't think it's as easy as that. Even coming back to Mark Bruner, he makes so many videos just promoting his goddamn art school. And even for his art school, you know, like, just the course is not enough. He ended up doing, like, the feedback stuff to it too. He ended up doing, like, a whole community around it, and now he has to manage the community. And, like, yeah, you know, keep the product, a little bit update the course, always be promoting it. Like, I think you will always be working, dude. Like, there's just no way to set up the fucking money fountain in your living room and just, like, then chill around it. Just have it be printing money. Like, no way. I get what you mean, though. Like, I'm sort of doing the same now. Maybe just, can be smarter about it. Instead of just, like, leaving on commissions, you can also expand. So, like, make a video out of you doing a commission, stream it live, tell people about it, and how cute they're too. Just, like, make more of what you already do, sorta. It's super tough, though, as well. It's daunting. Like, at some point I think to myself, oh, I wish I was only doing commissions as I used to. Like, life was so much easier to just sit down and paint. Like, now some days I wake up and it's just like, oh, dude, what did I get myself into? Like, I literally have a to-do list of stream, like, give people critique on the stream, then I have to record the video, edit the video, and then I have to do my commissions on top on that. And it used to be just commissions, so just sit down and paint. And now it's, also all of this, like, additional bullshit. It's like, where did it come from? When did I sign up for all of that? Because I've been working my way out of doing commissions anymore. I have so many personal projects I want to work on, just don't have the energy to take commissions and do those. But it would be good if you can do that financially. If you can afford to do commissions and do your fun stuff, I definitely don't have that. I definitely don't have that luxury. And I don't know if I will have for a while. Just gotta keep being on the grind. Yeah, so sometimes I do miss the time where I could just, like... The art thing is the only thing I had to do. Well, of course I went into all of this voluntarily, but it just... Sometimes you look back and think, oh, what am I doing now? Project is a video game, so there is at least some financial incentive at the end of the rainbow. Yeah. Sounds, a lot of things that can go wrong, There might be nothing at the end of the rainbow. You never know, right? Like, so you just cannot 100% count on it. Kinda might leave you in too vulnerable of a state. No, you should definitely go for it 100%. Just, like, be sure to not end up homeless at some point in your life. You have nothing to eat or something. Dude, 100%, dude. Like, I'm doing the same stuff pretty much. Slowly transitioning from just doing commissions, but it's yeah. I try to not even think in the future like, oh, if only this, then it's gonna be great. Like I'm kind of thinking just okay, now it's probably the heaviest grind I've ever had to indulge in my life. See you then. Yeah, it's been nice talking. Good luck to you on the animation and all this kind of stuff. Is our school worth it? Fuck no. Hell no, dude. Went to our school university. It's not. Yeah, I didn't go, and I already know that it's not worth it. Heard too many stories about it. You know it's bad whenever people try to say like, oh, I enjoyed the friends I made there. Be like, okay, bro, what about your school though? Well, it was worth it only for the friends alone. Yeah, that's the biggest cop I've heard. Connections? Maybe. Friends though? For how many... How big of a loan you're taking it in? What do I know though? I don't have any proper art friends. Maybe I don't even know what it's like to have an art friend. To have an art friend shake your hand, kiss you in the cheek. Social uni life, yes, but the education could be learned for a fraction of the price online. Yeah, or like completely for free, or even like time way faster too, just by yourself. Yeah, art is definitely not something that should be like taught in school, so. It's not in that matter. And if I were spoken, who has gone has never said it helped them to be better artists. Sort of maybe some niche tutors that help them push over some struggle. Yeah. And for the deadline, force you to do that. Um, I feel like any kind of deadline would be like, you know, a little bit of kicking the ass. Like any kind of deadline will teach you how to deal with deadlines. Background's nice. Thank you. Yeah, or as you see, I decided to go like completely the opposite direction as we were doing yesterday, and you were suggesting. I just cut down all the light in the piece and kind of made it like a little bit of a cloudy weather. I don't know, I just really enjoy this like dispersed lighting. I really do. Speaking about the art school, I have a friend. She went to the art school and then she started whenever she was already in the art school, maybe even like a little bit before that. She started doing art commissions. Just like drawing furries, you know, the usual stuff. And at this point, why on earth would you need the school for? Like, what are you doing? You pretty much already have the job, right? So like, the only thing that is left for you to do is just like to stick to the job, slowly get better, slowly raise your rates, slowly improve your social media and all this kind of stuff, improve your skills of like working, painting, working with clients. So, like, you're already on this like kind of on this path. Like you need nothing from them at this point. And you pretty much know that like you can get commissions very early on. Like getting your first commission, it's actually not that huge, not that big of a challenge. Actually, I think that that gotta be like way better practice too. Yes, you don't have the fucking big professionals telling you stuff what to do, but you know, you get to work with clients. You get to improve, like you get to learn how to improve on your own. I feel like that is a pretty valuable skill to develop. And so from all that, you'll be earning money too instead of spending them in school and leaving your parents money, who lose more and more faith in you every single day. Hey, if my kid was an artist who would want to go to an art school, he would be like 24, not working, going to an art school. Even I would be like, okay, buddy, you're trolling a little bit. Let's do something about it. Okay, so I'll go for a little break. Get it back. Well, let's finish this up. It is time. The frog mascot? Oh, this spider frog? Yeah. Yeah, people in my community are so creative, or at least can be if they want to. That's pretty good. This is pretty damn good. Yes, Anna. Good stream, yeah, thank you. How are you going? Alright, good night then. Today is a pretty chill stream. Not a lot of talks, not a lot of unusual activity. Just chilling, painting Vulpira. Getting ready for March. Oh, damn, dude, next month gonna be big. I'm telling you. I really need to start killing it with videos, and I already kind of feel better about working on them. Like, it just doesn't feel as bad. I don't feel as strong of a resistance towards just like opening up Premiere and like doing some edits. Like, it doesn't feel as, I don't know, it doesn't have as negative connotation to me anymore. So I also just feel more drive in general. Painting wise, want to be streaming every day. Hope the huge sells well, so we might actually crank up some numbers in March, even coming to just do daily paintings, like the number of paintings. We can do some numbers. Have you ever used Clip Studio? Well, I am now. I'm working in Clip Studio. Yep. No, I used to work in Photoshop for years and then switched to Clip Studio. It's alright. Why are you asking? You wanted to switch to it yourself? If it does the job just as well. Yeah, it's a little bit worse on performance. However, Clip Studio has never crashed on me and never corrupted the file I was working on, and also has a recording, which I ultimately switched for. Photoshop's ridiculously overpriced. I don't know, like 15 a month for a software that you're using pretty much all the day, every day, and making a living off. I don't think like it's overpriced, but it's just worse. It doesn't have the recording feature, and like every other update something breaks, and you're like, yeah, it's just fucked. It's just fucked. With Clip Studio, there are also a lot of nasty stuff to it, but it's whatever, dude. You know, no software is perfect, and fuck it, honestly. I hate the fact that all of these softwares are pretty much like online services. Even Clip Studio, even if you purchase it once, it always like, keeps on the server and like, updates like to check if like you have the same version and make sure that you like, I don't know what is it trying to make sure of, but like sometimes it just tries to connect, and if I don't have internet, it like lags out. It never kind of didn't. It never. It hasn't. Okay, it hasn't not let me paint whenever it's no internet, but it's still like I don't like that it's like connecting to a server. Like I don't like that it's just not a software. It's just on my PC. How do you use the time lapse in Clip Studio? What do you mean how? There's just like a time lapse option. You just it's just file time lapse, and you have to put in like check in on the record time lapse, and after like whenever you painting with this feature on, like if you checked in, then you can just export time lapse, and that's how you get it. Yeah, by the way, even if you're not like you don't intend on like posting this stuff or anything, it is still very, very useful to just record your time lapses. Even for this piece, in the beginning, I made like a very, very good sketch. I really like the shape language there. I really like the body gesture. And then I just, like continued it on, like I felt good about it. And then after a while, I started refining the body, and I kind of lost this like magic of the initial pose. At first, I like was kind of confused and just thought that got upset that piece didn't go as planned. But then I went back into the recording, just looked at the sketch, and was like, oh damn, I actually kind of parted ways with the initial sketch. Like I actually sort of painted over it up to a point of it being like unrecognizable. And then what I ended up doing is actually kind of going back, like using the old sketch as a reference for me to kind of to get back to the shape language, to the gesture that I initially wanted. So that's how like a recording feature can help you in your art. You love the boat especially, yeah. The boat wasn't an initial sketch though. The boat came in later. Render is looking nice, thank you. Thanks. Should there anything of this kind in the shadow? That looks pretty nice. Yeah, Shin. Hey, well, how's it going? Long time no see. How are your streams doing? Did you become a partner yet? Two 2.8 average concurrent. Those 0.88% is... They just don't want to count them in. They just don't have like 3 fingers or something. They don't count them as a whole person. They don't have 3 fingers and an eye. Just lacking some crucial human elements. Which can be so judgmental to people. So what, dude? I have all the fingers. We're already 3 hours mark. I'll do probably a little bit more, just a couple of more minutes. But we're done with this piece. Looking great. I'm actually happy with this Vulpira, with the way it turned out. Yeah, I need to finally do the belt. Belt is the one thing I haven't addressed. So many new frogs indeed. Ate so much, what did you eat? I'm kind of thinking about maybe treating myself today with some sweeties, some sweets. But I don't know. Maybe I should just get myself some tea and play WoW. Or go to a grocery store and get something tasty. Fish? Oh, is that like the deep ocean fish that changes color whenever, like, you know, something, like whenever it's near something? That fish? Treat yourself, eh? No, not one of those. Yeah, maybe I can. Don't think it's that one. That one's eatable, by the way. Edible. The one that changes color. I don't know its name in English. But you can even place it on like a chess board, and it will change its color to, like, you know, the black and white squares. No, it's not an octopus. Hold on. Oh wow, does it look stupid? Oh yeah, it has two eyes on one side too. Yeah, it looks unappetizing. Hold on. It's this shit. Look at it. Did I have this? See, it's trying to do the wood color. I mean, it's not doing that bad of a job, but you can definitely see. And it has two eyes on one side. Stupid fish. Looks kind of good. Looks edible. Yeah, to be honest, fish is just... It's difficult to consume, you know? It has all the bones inside. And then just like the smell too. Yeah, it's like... My mom used to prepare me salmon, and I love that. But for myself, though, like, I don't know if I'll ever do anything like that. Because then on the verge of dying, let's say it's doing a good job. It's on the verge of dying? Oh, I mean that particular one, or like the whole species? I think species-wise they're doing pretty fine. Nobody wants to eat those motherfuckers. I mean humans do, but like I don't. So no, not all humans do. And that's good news for them. Because, you know, if I was after them, oh damn, their population would be like half at this point. If I switched my focus from chicken eggs to those fishes, yeah, that would be in serious trouble. Alright, I think we're done here. I think this is looking quite pretty. Let me sign this up. Woo! Pulpira. Yeah, that's Pulpira looking crisp. I really like it. Okay, let me save. Love it. Awesome, Fox. I'm glad you like it. I'll send you the final after I finish the stream. Gotta create a signature stamp. I'm so used to just like writing down my name. I thought about it. I even had some ideas, but like I don't know. And tomorrow I'll be doing the Worgen for you, Fox. I don't want to miss a single day in March, so hopefully we'll be streaming with like no. Hopefully with no breaks, no days off. This is the 24th piece of the year, which is could have been more. And when it comes to damn, wait, so you're telling me that I only did 10 artworks this month? This is ridiculous. No, I mean it's 11, right? Yeah, 11 pieces this month. Even worse than the last month? Holy, okay, what was I up to this month? This was a pretty bad month, I guess. Yeah. Right, team, but nonetheless, we're done here and done for today. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.